Yeah, pushback Talus. Scourge Birds with Arcus. Assume spells Seraph. Sharptail Queen. Extra damage. Okay. Resto Debt, Rich without a bunch of shields. Okay. So we want Imp Thrower. No, I want Imp Thrower. Picked the wrong one. Parade. Rally. It's a shame. Oh, dude, down bottom kills the next round. It's okay. If there's any way we can get the last one killed. Pick 4. Hey, Aka, how you doing? Left hand tapping in the dark for the win. Nice. Really? Fine. Okay, fine. We might still get an imp thrower option. I feel like we don't. With rally, we don't razor sharp. What are you up to today, Aka? Apart from hanging out with yours truly. Which, you know, is a good choice. It's a good choice. I want that armor happening. Be sharpened. Rally and root seeds. I want to get a sweeper. I want a quick sweeper. Let's look at another resto deck. You are not a sweeper. You are not a thing, but you'll do. Alright. Hold over resto debt. Hold over root seeds -1. Hold over March Shield. Let's do this. Let's go crazy. Let's not reroll, because we can't reroll into 20 gold seems bad. Let's send that one. There you go. Like that. If I needed to have 3, no, because they're going to hit anyway. So having an imp at front, I need to get an imp in front of the other one. Then. Is that my only imp? Need to hope to redraw, because having an imp block 8 is really good. Because then that guy takes 2 single hits and then another 8. That rage card. It's so good on multi. Can't take Razor Sharp yet. Nothing's got enough health. Although I don't think that's the answer. Fine grasp though. Need to get a sweeper. So let's sweep it. We get quick and plus 10. Should be enough. There's energy. Do we need energy? I mean, it's good for the rage cards then, I guess. Or you could just take draw and draw and more draw. Oh man, knockback Talus. All my stuff has so little health, like the knockback is... Why did he get 10 armor? Oh, because I must have shielded him. Okay, that's fine. I'm like, oh, I'll pull him to the front, then he'll die. That's not how that works, man. Potentially even worse than how it could be. Shields definitely need to get played here. Stakes were made. That's something, I guess. Okay, this is a problem now. Can you play another imp? Where's Marching Shields? I mean, it's in there. Might not be coming though. But I could play an imp down. Do I have an imp? I have a steward. I don't have any more imps. Oh, I've got these three, but less chance of drawing them. Woke up with back pain? Youth lied to you? Yes, it did. You now have to live with that. Wait till you get fat and go bald. Youth really lies to you then. Come to think of it, Youth's a jerk. Oh, don't tempt it, man. That's the worst thing you can do. I'm really worried about the well-being of this dude. It's the worst draw we get. We don't draw March of Shields. We don't draw Train Steward. That would be awful. Let's just sort of... Here. I did draw Train Shield. No, there's no way we couldn't draw them, right? No, there's no way we couldn't draw both of them. You're supposed to help a family friend move today, so you know more of a jerk? Wait, you cancelled? Yeah, you can't do that. It's like against the rules. They have people though, so it's only a minor inconvenience. Oh yeah, see, they missed a golden opportunity to show up anyway. Because if they don't need you, you could have shown up anyway. They'd be like, how are you? You'd be like, oh man, I woke up with the worst back. It's alright, I'll get through it. And then you start doing stuff and they're like, oh look, we've got enough people. Man, we really appreciate you going out of your way like that, but we don't want you to be even more sore. Why don't you just, you know, thanks for coming, dude. And you'd be like, you sure? And they'd be like, yeah. You'd be like, oh, I don't want to let you guys down, but thanks, appreciate it. And then you leave, and they'd be like, man, that Sparkle Crotch Daddy, he is such a great, genuine guy. Genuine, yep. No, seriously, like, I mean, unless they play the jerk card themselves, and they're like, you know what? He showed up hoping we'd send him home. Let's let him work. We've got a lot to do today. In which case you're standing there going, God, if they were real friends, they would send me home. Although it means you wouldn't be able to hang out here, so, you know, I think you've got your priorities straight in that regards. Let's impulate. We seem to be drawing a fair bit. Let's take capacity. And we've got energy covered. We draw once we get started on the draw. It's the first turn that's not the greatest. But, you know, it's not the worst either. Okay, there's an option for an Endless Imp. We can go for... Why did they give us Imp Parade again? I don't want Imp Parade. I want whatever the other one is. I want the other one. I mean, we can play Stuart's out, but I actually want to play Root Seeds. So I guess we get to remove the Stuart. I guess so. And we don't want them in the deck. We just kill them off. But and I think we need to be hopeful anyway there. Grab that for now. It's no quick, but it's better than nothing. What do we have for Animus? That gives her a much better start. And maybe at the next one we get plus 25. God no, can't do spikes. A bit of Roots here, one of them, I guess. Right, everything's looking okay. Good. So what do you think happened to you back anyway? Just sleeping bad, or did you try to exercise yesterday? I don't try to exercise anymore. Not because I learned that it makes me sore and stuff, it's just 'cause I'm lazy. Good job, Impolite. Oh, I can kill the Endless one off. Gotta remember that. Hold over Vinegrass so I can kill my Endless Imp here. He's going to get all 3 of these. It sucks. That means we draw 3 of those. Let me just play them. Step 1. Put the imp in a box. Step 2. Cut a hole. Wait, you cut the hole in the box first? Then you stick your imp in the box. Yeah. Hey, Barno. Yeah, we had a really good one before. And the Rector Umbra combos died twice. Poorly. But we had a cool win, so that's all that matters. And this one's looking promising. One of the Rector runs was looking promising too. Like, not as good as this one. But the other one was doomed from the start. Doomed. Removal is not so important. Trinket we can't afford. Health is okay. Gold's nice. Is there a dupe in? You have physically lift with your legs. Don't twist. I bet you're sick of hearing that from everyone. Maybe. When I was a much younger Panz, I worked in hospitality for a long time, and the majority of that was in pizza. And putting the dough away, and at the end of the night, like some of the cleanup, you just wanted to get stuff done. And so you'd be constantly like moving stuff and twisting and having slightly heavier than recommended loads because, you know, you could carry it. And I think that caused I get back pains now if I don't sleep on my back. Thankfully, you know, I was getting a lot of back pains, and someone said, sleep on your back. I'm like, I can't sleep on my back, and my sleep pattern's bad enough as it is. And they said, okay, fine, have a bad back. I'm like, you know, so I figured it was worth a shot. And it doesn't work for everyone, but for me, sleeping on my back like changed everything. Eventually, it took months. I'm always tired. Like I sleep for somewhere between 4 and 6 hours a day, which is not much, but I've always been like that, you know, as long as I can remember, like from a young child. And I would be dead tired, dog tired, dead tired, one of the two, choose your favorite, and staring at the ceiling because I just could not get to sleep. It took months. And then eventually I started falling asleep on my back, and then got used to it, and now I fall asleep on my back. And it's been a life changer. And everyone always blamed. They're like, "Oh, you sit in your chair so much, like you're always at your desk." I'm like, "Yeah, but so is pretty much everyone else, right? Everyone else that works, like anyone that works an office job, they sit at their desk at their office, and then they come home and sit down somewhere." You know, and I always feel good getting off after stream. Like that was the thing. I always felt really healthy-ish, I suppose, in the back scenario after stream. I think mainly because I sit upright. I've got good posture at the chair in the desk, whereas apparently I didn't have good posture in bed. I wonder if I want to hit this rage. Oh, let's get an imp in the box. And yeah, now my back's fine. But I think the cause of that is from all the twisting. It wasn't so much that I don't think the heavy loads didn't help, and they weren't super heavy. They were just awkward. And I think that's the problem, is when you get slightly heavier loads that are manageable but awkward, and especially twisting with it. You've had a bad back for 40 years? Yeah, mine Mine started about 10 years ago, but it wasn't that bad because I was still fairly mobile and doing exercise and stuff. Yeah, I don't move in my sleep, but I think that's because I do sleep so little and I'm so tired all the time. When the eyes finally close, I'm just zonked out. My body's like, screw you, and not moving. We do have Impelate, which is one spell. Oh, and Resto Debts are doing stuff. I don't want to take this then. I want the money though, but I think it's a bad pick. But yeah, lift with your legs, don't twist. Ask for help. 2-man loads mean 2-man loads. And round. Laying still more than 30 minutes causes your muscles to cramp up. That's probably why your body moves in your sleep. In fact, I can almost guarantee that's why your body moves in your sleep then, right? It's almost like we've got some sort of system based centrally around a network of nerves that sort of indicate to us where things are comfortable or sharing discomfort. Huh. Okay, I guess. But... yeah, Gib energies. I keep hearing that, Jammervan, about nightshade intolerance. And every time I hear it, I think to myself, I need to look this up because I'm hearing about it again. I never do. But why is it coming up so often? How did you... Okay, so obviously someone pointed it out to you because they had knowledge like you have and you're pointing it out now. What did you have to do to determine that you had this? Was it a doctor's thing where they do a test and confirm it? Or is it as simple as... Is there some sort of simple thing you can do, or is there some sort of cure/counter thing that you do that then you did that and all the bad stuff went away and you just put 2 and 2 together? It sounds like a very simple methodology there. They're usually good ones. Look at that, that's amazing. Get wrecked, idiots. Still stealth. Killing those guys is a plus at least. Yeah, wrecked idiot. Yeah, that helps. It's not as good as what's the other one? It's the gain 2 energy and draw a card, but pretty good. Okay, what do we want to do now then? Like that's all the armor we need. We just not really because of Seraph. Dissolve your cards, jerk. Okay, something there would be nice, just to give health, I think at least. Oh, I want the quick as well. Yeah, that's kind of important. I mean, we could go for another endless. I'm going to. I think having 2 endless world helpers is good. Take that for Animus. It's a nice boost at the start. That's probably enough health. Large on Animus would have been bad up hands. Dang, I didn't think of that. Who's moved away from Netflix? Why are we not Netflixing? Are you in the wrong chat, Sparkle Crotch Study? If I use Netflix still. I mean, we still have access to my sister-in-law's Netflix. I've never really watched it that much. I might sit down and watch something like Mrs. Panz comes up and says, you know, come watch a show. And I'll be like, okay. So I'll sit on the couch, we watch a show. I think we're like, it's taken us months and we're not even completely through the current thing we're watching. And it's only got like 10 episodes. I think the kids used Disney Plus for a little bit. I don't know if we've still got that. I don't know what the missus signed up for. And I've got Amazon thing because I've got Amazon the Prime thing, but I've never used it. I don't television much. Good morning, Wamasa Khan. I'm glad you've arrived. Most of the time for me, TV was on while I was playing computer games. Except I don't do that now because the I don't think you guys would appreciate it if I had the TV on and was paying attention to that. The day finds me well, good sir. How was your, should have been an email meeting yesterday? Rally. That good, hey? Hellhorned Harvest. That doesn't sound good. Should have been a text, that'd be worth an email. That's strange, hey? Although... if it's constant enough, I would want to tone it down, but having worked in places that have severe communication problems, whenever I've gone to a location where they over-communicate, you just don't care. You know, you're just like, oh my god, at least stuff's getting through. But I know what you mean by that. Yeah, things shouldn't have used such a time-consuming form of communication. But I think that's definitely the lesser of the two evils by a long shot. That's the rally dude. So as much as I want to play here, do we want to put in 100 damage on him? Kind of do. Kind of want to. Wow. Oh, okay. You can fix that, though. Hang on. You just need to have someone be assigned and be good at the art of minute taking and enforcement. Wash my hands? No. No one uses my desk. It's my desk and mine alone. Oh, that, and we don't have any corona where I live. Although, you know, generally washing hands after sneezing is very good hygiene, but my desk. And I didn't spray my hands. It was all air. I'm going to touch again later. Yeah, but it was all air. I've got, where is it? Some napkins from my McDonald's. So if ever I get a really bad one, I can just... Or if I get a really bad one, I'd go wash my hands. Oh. That did nothing. It did nothing. Interesting. It's just... Yeah, that's right, Gemman. It's just the way it is. Like, sometimes these things cannot be avoided. Rally, don't play on bottom floor. Company jokingly calls itself Geeks and Geezers because the young folk are 26 to 35 and then everyone else is 55 plus. You don't speak the same language so you get annoyed? First world white folk problems, yeah. I'm glad you love your job. It's always nice when you're in that sort of position. Hellborn Harvest, okay, good. Who's going to end up doing more damage? I think it's going to be you. It's kind of funny how it ends up like that, hey? But yeah, definitely sounds like you need some proper minute taking for meetings of any size, just to stomp out that waffle on stuff. It reminds me of did he hire me? Yeah, okay. One of the guys I worked with who actually hired me when I was a whippersnapper. And then over the years I watched him do many interviews. He was the worst job interviewer I've ever seen. He just, I don't know, he just ended up having like really long yarns with people. Like 45 minutes later, he's just, I don't know, just shooting the breeze with someone who's potentially hiring. It's like, come on man, you gotta get back to work. He's like, yeah. Yeah, get wrecked, idiot. I mean, he's a good bloke and all, but... And you always knew when it was like that, that person was getting hired. We don't need these. These are all traps, I think. Adaptive mutation could give us an early fix on like get a couple rage cards down and swap Animus just for a little bit of safety if something bad happens early, but I don't think we need to. And it doesn't really give us a boost to damage. It'd actually be a damage loss because the base damage coming across is lower. Could be good with Shard Tail Queen though. No, because hers isn't rage based, so you'd have to build it up again. Huh. Something would have to have gone bad. And it probably happens because I take that. We just draw again. I think we draw now. We take draw now. Let's take draw now. Yeah. Although it sounds like I think most of the time I agree with you on that. But there's always that factor of you end up going to be working for the boss like Michael from The Office. Which, yeah, sure, he cares about everyone, but I don't know, like I've been in some cushy jobs with incompetent managers, and they're actually worse than working for like hard taskmasters sometimes. And I think as I got older, I started, if I was having interviews and the bosses were like that, that's one of the things that, like when I was younger, I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm going to get this job because this guy's just talking to me forever. And when you have someone who interviews that talks forever, they hire you. Whereas if there's someone who talks forever and they don't talk forever, they don't hire you. I don't want this. And then as I started getting older and I started realizing that the interview is as much for me to interview my prospective employer or contractor as it is for them to interview me, that started to weigh on me as like, I don't want to be working for some incompetent company. Yeah, there's a fine line, hey. Like, you know, the guys that... Oh, nice, we got quick. That are just too... Yeah, just can never get anything done. Usually if the company's doing well enough, it's because they've got a good support team directly below them that are all very efficient at their job. Which that can save it sometimes. Oh, you're welcome, dude. I'm sure most of us have been in that sort of situation where we realise that it's all the seconds that are running the shop, and the head guy's just I suppose a figurehead. I think the only issue with those is that you've got to please both people. In that case, you've got to please all the people that you're actually reporting to. But then you've got to please the figurehead because you don't want to make him angry. Purge a card, gain a card. What don't I want? What don't we want? The root seeds is probably... Actually, this is doing the least. I think probably the best information would be that at the end of the day, a lot of it comes down to the person you're speaking with. You know, so if you get someone who likes that little bit of small talk and have that feeling of I'm cared for in this job, then it can go a long way. Whereas if you're speaking with someone, take me for example, who wants these like good morning or hello, good afternoon, followed by a how are you without really an expected answer, that's my level of office small talk. You know, or are you coming over to my desk and you're like, hey, how's it going? Good, good. All right, now, this is what we have. This is what we want. Blah, blah, blah. Done. I think it's more important to identify those people. Because there's someone that misses out on, like someone that wants more small talk and misses out on it, is usually okay with that. But the person that doesn't want any, that gets some no matter what, they get annoyed. I don't need quick now. No. Yes. Yeah, I'm usually the same. I just want to do my stuff, get it done. I guess that's why working from... whenever I have the opportunity to work from home, I've always taken it. Okay, do we take this now? I don't know if we even take this now. I got my quick sweeper, so what do we need it for? To armor up the quick sweeper? I don't want to armor up the quick sweep. Do I want to armor up the quick sweeper? Or are we armoring up top? Now I'm confused. And what's Rally 25 doing for us? Nothing. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I think that's the play. Like the extra points on Rally is not doing it, right? And ultimately, that's what we want to do. She'll probably end up, even though we've got the Animus that's got to have a lot of all the rage, and the rage the Animus there, I guess, is just to kill things quickly. You know, get rage on the Animus once, and we don't have to worry about leaking heavies. Oh man, this is harsh. So we die if we do that. Do we put her in front? Well, we've got to kill them at some point. Like, that's the thing. We have to kill them at some point. I don't think we can do it with Shardtail Queen at front, but I would prefer not to if I can do it this way. You're definitely going there, though. So I think it's something to do with the Imp and the Resto debt. Rude. Okay, well. I wonder if we just throw that now just to energy up top. I think we do, and then we don't have to put any more. We can keep using it down bottom. Yeah, and gives a little bit extra protection there as well. Okay, let's... That's not a lot of armor. Should be enough though. No? That's a lot of armor now. Yeah, another march of shields. Not really. I don't think I want any of these. Yeah, deck looks alright. Actually, I think I might take that. Yeah, as long as I don't screw up, I think we're good. So we can get some health. Do something here. I don't know what we'd do there. In fact, I don't think there's anything we can do there because you're full. You're full and I don't want another Endless Imp. So it's only health and gold into that. I think the removal of... So the resto detonation only really came in handy in that last fight. So we definitely remove one of those. And I think now we remove one of the root seeds maybe. And then... I don't know, dupe something. Get a bunch of energy. No. No, let's just reroll. Wow, that's awful. Okay. What do we have going on here? We get a holdover. I mean, if we really want to, we could hold over the rage card, but maybe impalate? I don't think so. I think once the rage happens. Let's do that. And nah, we've got so much from the imps. We get so much shield, and I don't want to be pulling those guys forward. Or the front, whoever the front line is anyway. We might just play Last Stand when we get it. Let's keep one of them. We can get rid of a Queen's Impling actually. Should have thought about that. It makes the thing slightly less value, but not super. Like, it makes our impalate do less, but not enough where it matters. Let's reroll for a looks nice. Like a permafrost. There we go. Yeah. Pretty sure that sorts things out. Like we're in a nice spot where we can get our damage on our Animus up really high so that we're not leaking when the set double heavies come around. What else we got happening here? So this is... So we have 21, which is not enough. I want to do the extra damage. I think I do want to do the extra damage. Might have been better up there. Okay. So here's a good example of when we talked about sequential versus simultaneous kills. We should be gaining 3 attack when we kill one of these, and because this one's sandwiched, it just shows that you're not actually hitting from front to back or back to front. It is the same, because otherwise you'd be doing extra damage to this one. We can take care of that though. Definitely don't want to consume that. Let's consume this one. What? Oh. I'll leak that, and I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Assuming Seraph goes up top again. Oh man, that's another holdover. Right, let's get rid of... So get rid of that in. But it just depends whether we want to play this one up top or... Probably up top. I want to have an imp up here. Assume that. Play that one. Hold over both of these. That way I've got 2 cards, so I know I can consume probably the holdover root seeds. Let's get rid of that root seed. Oh. Yeah. Let's get rid of the rage card. It's going to consume anyway. We've got our massive rage card there. That's good. We just get that guy killed off, since we don't need the AoE down here. If I Endless Imp this guy... Oh, actually, this is good. Let's do this. We'll get another Endless Welder Imp back in play. We might end up using that guy to get the Animus to get the kill. Our armor stacking skills lacking. So I think armor stacking is no longer the plan. I think it's going to be a rage monster mutation, adaptive mutation. And the bottom deck on the adaptive mutation is perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's also very good. Yo, Steve Saw. Bonfire the run's going well. How you guys going? Tuned in at the right time. Oh no, we're taking damage. I think we're good here. $269 times 3. Animus with a hard carry. I don't know, the guys down the bottom definitely did their job, right? They did a good job. It's team effort. Solid team effort. I honestly didn't think the Animus would be getting the kill there. I thought they'd be cleaning it up on the bottom. But, yeah. I guess I split the armor a little bit here and there. If I solely focused on the armor down the bottom, maybe. But I think keeping priority on making sure there's never any worries about the Animus dying was important. Thanks, Jemma Ben.